Okay, let me start off right now by saying, so far with these videos, these Saturn videos, by the way, once again, this is me, Rob, aka Maximum RD, bringing you another play in the game. This time, Capcom's classic on both the Saturn and the original PlayStation 1, Resident Evil. Anyway, as I was saying, in all my previous Saturn plays, I mentioned that these are just playthroughs. I've not played these games before. I'm just loading them up to show you, etc., etc. But I will say, in this one case, my horrible gameplay, I have no excuse for. I'm sorry. I have no excuse. And I say this because the original Resident Evil on PlayStation, I've completed so many times. I have it totally memorized. You know, then on the different platforms, Dreamcast, anywhere that Resident Evil, the original one, was redone, I've played it through, completed it. So I just have no excuse to why in this gameplay that you're about to see that I do so bad. I mean, okay, the Saturn control pad, it's a little bit different, obviously, than your PlayStation controller setup, which is, what I was used to. But, generally, it's pretty much the same. I keep making horrible mistakes, like just letting the zombies get too close to me, etc. Anyways, you're going to see it for yourself. I have no excuse. I'm sorry. Anyways, as you can see, that opens up like the PlayStation classic we all know and love, complete with your bad voice acting and so on and so forth.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, gotta love it. It's funny. I still remember playing this the first time originally on the PlayStation, and I didn't care. Like, I was just so blown away by this game. To me, there was nothing, and I think to most people, there was just nothing like it before.
Okay.
First time I entered this mansion,
in case of an emergency.
You explore the first few rooms, and your buddies go missing.
Take care.
And it just seems the more you explored this mansion, the bigger it got, and the more secret areas you found. I was just so absorbed in this game. And again, everything from the way the doors would open between levels kind of builds up the suspense to the I did this because I always thought I can never recall if I ever went right back out in the hall as soon as the first time I played. And as you can see here, they're still waiting for you, kind of like, what are you doing, sort of thing.
Investigate if you hear any
gunfire. Get back to it, sort of thing. And that's kind of funny. So obviously, once you reach a certain point, possibly when you go through the next set of doors, I'm thinking that's probably when it triggers the event for the rest of your friends to go missing, basically. But anyways, and see, this is the funny thing. Like I said, I could probably play the PlayStation 1 blindfolded, from selecting my items to equipping them. In this version, for some reason, I kept going to the select screen. I'd highlight what I wanted, and then I'd go right back out of the select screen again. I was just pressing the wrong button, I guess. So, but anyways, I think the other thing too was, having played this game so many times, I just kind of thought, I just didn't think it would be any challenge at all, and kind of overconfidence, I think. But anyways, yeah, fifth time's a charm. Here we go. Yeah, as I said, I have no excuse for this, folks. But you know what, and it's funny too, since I do the narration later on, I totally have the option to just re-record the whole thing, but I decided in this series of videos that my first playthrough, load it up and play, you know, however it turns out, that's what you're going to see. So, I'm not faking anything here. I figured why. I'd rather be realistic, and, you know, I'm not ashamed to admit if I screw up or play a game badly, that's what you're going to see. Okay, now by this time I figured, I think most of you know what's coming up as soon as you go around this corner. And I thought to myself, well, I got my knife equipped now, I know how to use it, I've been through this scenario thousands of times. Okay, maybe not thousands, hundreds of times. No big deal. First zombie, what could get easier than that? Well, again, my overconfidence was sadly misplaced, as you're about to see. That was the first one, then I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen again. I'm too quick for this guy, no way. Oh, now he's down. I got nothing to worry about. Gonna kick his butt. And, oh, there you go again. Yeah, see, there's just no excuse for that, folks. I should have backed up. So I thought, okay, I'll look at this guy. And then, oh no, don't duck down now. Don't go picking anything up now. Oh well, since I'm down here, I might as well take this clip. And stand up and... Oh, yeah, I suck. Anyways, what are you gonna do? Yeah, let's try this again. I just want to get out of this. At this point I'm thinking, okay, I'll just go to my stat screen and use my first aid spray. Whew, alright. But anyways, all in all, I mean, obviously it's been quite a long time since I played the PlayStation original, but I think it's pretty comparable. As always, the experts, there are many of you out there, please chime in the comment section. Let me know what differences were there between this and the PlayStation version. I'm assuming that the differences are probably very minor, but I'd be interested to know. So. I'm certainly having a good time rediscovering even the old classics that I've played before. Just playing them on the Dreamcast, because I didn't do that initially, you know. Either it was on the PlayStation, or if it was a Saturn specific game, then obviously I never played it back in the day. I often regret that I didn't give the Saturn more of a chance back then, you know. It's a pretty cool system. I love it now.
Wesker, Jill? What happened to Jill and
Well,
Wesker?
anyway, that's another playing the game. I'm not going to go for too much longer. Most of you know Resident Evil in one form or another by now. I've got just to think about two or three more to finish off this series of Saturn games. It's been fun so far. Once again, I apologize for any and all audio problems. I think I've improved it by boosting the microphone by 20 decibels. Although, you know, a crap microphone boosted still isn't much better. And just so everyone knows, for some of you technical people out there, I record the gameplay footage to my standalone DVD recorder, then I import it to Cyberlink Power Director. So I have to add the narration after the fact, basically. So, unless I figure something else out. Bye.